guys, and welcome to my super duper double Michael's haul for October and November. That probably makes no sense, let me explain. Back when I first went to Michael's to check out their Halloween stuff when it first came out, and once again I'm pretty sure that's a haul that's not up yet, sorry, I had asked the cashier when I checked out when the Halloween stuff would go on clearance, and she said that some of it might go on clearance like the week of Halloween, but the big sale would be November 1st, and that I should seriously consider being there like first thing in the morning because it was gonna go fast. So that was my plan. I was gonna hold off and buy any more Halloween stuff at Michael's until November 1st. Now, as you saw in my haul from my Toronto trip, I did pick up a couple things for 60% off, but otherwise I've held off and I've been waiting for November 1st. And then I'm sitting at my computer around noon or so on Halloween, and I just happened to check my email, and there's an email there from Michael's announcing that, hey, guess what? All of the Halloween stuff is on for 80% off now, today, Halloween, not tomorrow like we said it would be. I ended up racing out to my local Michael's ASAP because I didn't even get there till like 2 p.m. So I wanted to see, you know, what was left, if there was anything left. So I managed to pick up quite a few things, thankfully. And this is the crazy part, I picked up a $4 grab bag. I didn't even think they did those here in Canada, but I will get to that later on in the video. And then the following day, November 1st, I decided that since I'd already planned to go out that day, I would. So I made the trip over to Meadowvale to hit up the Dollar Tree out there. That's a different haul, obviously. And of course there's a Michael's there too, so I popped in to see if they had anything in the Halloween clearance that my local store didn't, and of course they did, so I picked up a couple things there as well. So I'll start with the Halloween clearance items since that's the bulk of this haul. These items are from both the stores combined. I'm not going to separate them by store or anything, so here we go. So I got a ton of paper. I somehow managed to find this Recollections 5 by 7.5 stack of die cut paper. I'd seen a couple of people haul this, but I had never seen it in person myself anywhere until I was in this store, so I was super excited to pick it up. There's 24 sheets, 2 of each type. You can see on the cover that there are 3 colors of 4 different designs. I will do a separate flip through video of this if you wanted to see more in detail what the die cuts look like. This paper pad was originally $14.99, but it was on clearance for $2.99. I also ended up getting this 6 by 6.5 pad of the Recollections Dead and Breakfast paper. I did buy the 12 by 12 pad when it first came out, but I decided to pick up this size too on clearance because I found that some of the cut-aparts in the 12 by 12 stack are a little big for what I'm probably going to need them for. I never got around to posting that flip through, so I will combine the 12 by 12 flip through and the flip through of this into one video, probably with that die cut stack too, just to save you some time. So if you want to see what's in all of those, stay tuned for that. So this paper pad was originally $8.99 and it was on clearance for $1.79. Then I picked up both of the Martha Stewart Halloween pads. Those two will be a combined flip through video as well. Both paper pads were items that I was eyeing like all season long, but because they're Martha Stewart, they're really stupid expensive, so I figured that now when it's 80% off would be the best time to pick it up. They do appear to be different pads of paper with different designs on them, unlike the large and small Recollections pad, which appear to be all the same designs. So this is the 6 by 6 Martha Stewart paper pad. It was originally $10.49 and it was on clearance for $2.09. And then the 12 by 12 pad here was originally $29.99, but it was on clearance for $5.99. Next I found this really cool Recollections stamp kit that I had never seen before. It's a kit to make little treat bags, but of course that's not how I'm going to use it. The kit comes with 4 muslin, if I'm pronouncing that right, bags, 6 wooden stamps, and 2 ink pads. I'll just open it up so you can see more in detail what's in it. So you can see here you have the little bags there. I think there's some more underneath the plastic cover. There's a black stamp pad and an orange stamp pad, and then there's a couple different stamps. They're kind of gold foiled, so they might be hard to see, but that's a spider web. This one says trick or treat with a little spider on it. This one says if you've got it, haunt it. And there's 2 spiders, a little haunted house, and a pair of bats. So that's really, really cool. I'm quite happy to have found that. That's going to be fun to play with. It was originally $22.99 on clearance for $4.59. And then of course I got some stickers because I always get stickers. I picked up this pack of sparkly little skeleton stickers that I just thought was really cute, and this pack of dimensional stickers. They're both the Recollections brand, they're both regular $5.99, and they're both on clearance for $1.19. I also grabbed these 2 packs of 24 wooden stickers that I just thought were really cute. I got this pack of just ridiculously adorable ghosts with bow ties, and this pack of gravestones that say Bon Voyage on them that I just thought were funny. They were both originally $4.49, but they were on clearance for 89 cents. And then I also grabbed this package of 36 foam stickers. It was also originally $4.49 on clearance for 89 cents. I got it mostly for these gravestone stickers that say Gone at Last. I just thought they were really funny. It also has some more of those Bon Voyage stickers, and then some little pumpkins and little ghosts. I picked up this book of Recollections washi stickers. They were originally $7.49, on clearance for $1.49. Initially I thought it was just multiple pages of this one sheet, but it turns out there's a couple of different designs in here. So yeah, that washi book has 6 sheets. It's got 2 sheets of 3 different selections of designs, and actually that is a lot cooler than I thought it was, so I'm even happier with that purchase than I thought I was. I also picked up some actual washi tape. I got this Recollections tube. Don't know how well you can see it. It's cute. It was regular $14.99 on clearance for $2.99. And then this Martha Stewart pack. Again, kind of hard to show you, unfortunately, but it's really cool. It was originally, there we go, it was originally $22.99, and it was on clearance for $4.59. I would have loved to pick up the other Martha Stewart tubes as well, but again, they were significantly more expensive even on clearance than the Recollections was, so I just picked my favorite of each. I got these 2 tubes or rolls, or however you want to call it, of the Celebrated adhesive ribbon. They were each originally $7.99 on clearance for $1.59. I picked up this roll of Celebrated narrow ribbon because look at that. Look how freaking cute that is. That is adorable. So I had to get it. It was regular $4.49 on clearance for 89 cents. So seriously, look how cute that is. And then finally, the one Halloween decor item I picked up was this little sign that says, "Why yes, I can drive a stick," and there's a broomstick. And it just made me laugh, and it's even funnier that I have it because I can't drive anything. I don't have a driver's license, but it made me laugh, so I picked it up. It was regular $8.99 on clearance for $1.79. So that's it for the Halloween items, but we're not quite done yet. I picked up 2 of the $5 Iris scrapbook cases because I desperately need more storage because I keep buying stuff. I'm gonna stop buying stuff soon, I promise. And it actually worked out really well because originally I was going to buy a different case with my 40% off coupon, and that case would have been something like $12 or $12.99 after the coupon, whereas buying 2 of these cases was only $10. And it worked out even better because then it freed up my coupon so I could buy this. This is the 6x6 version of one of the new 12x12 Christmas paper pads that have just come out. As far as I know, all of the 12x12 pads fall under the Hot Buy program, so you can't use your coupons on them, but the 6x6 pads do not fall under that program. So I was able to pick up this pad, which was originally $9.99 for $5.99 with my 40% off coupon. This is the Fa La La Llama pad. I'll do a separate flip through video for this, but I will show you the reason that I instantly knew that I had to pick this up. It's on the first page. Are you ready? It's cold. You know why. That literally made me cackle in the store. So I knew this was gonna have to come home with me. It was just too funny. So when I was at my local Michael's on Halloween, I didn't find anything in the general clearance section that tickled my fancy at all, but I did find a bunch of stuff at the second store. So I got these 2 packs of Heidi swap tags. There's like a blue and green and craft one, and then like a black and gold and craft one. They were originally $7.49 each, but they were on clearance for $1.99. And then they had a ton of the Molly and Rex stuff on clearance as well. I picked up these 2 sets of dimensional stickers. They were regular $7.49 on clearance for $1.49. And I got these 2 mini banner kits. They were originally $8.49 each on clearance for $1.49. They each contain 15 die cuts, 15 mini clothespins, and 6 feet of baker's twine. And of course, I didn't buy them to make the actual banners. I just bought them for the materials because they're just really small and the die cuts would just work in general as die cuts. So I am excited to play with these two sets. And finally, last but not least, we have the mythical $4 grab bag in Canada. Well, I was under the extremely distinct impression that Michaels Canada did not do the $4 grab bags. As far as I knew, it was just an American thing. I hadn't heard of anybody seeing them in Canada. I've seen lots of people hauling the grab bags from the States for different seasons and whatnot, but I haven't seen it at all in Canada. I didn't think we got it here. And in fact, when I was first in the fall and Halloween clearance section at the first store, this is where I got this at the first store I went to, there weren't any grab bags out. There was a bunch of empty shelves where clearance either had been or was going. And at some point, while I was too busy figuring out what I wanted to get from the Halloween clearance and wasn't really paying attention, they just put a bunch of these bags out on those empty shelves. And so I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at what was in my cart and doing some math and stuff. And then I looked up and I saw the bags with this bright yellow tag on it, and I just about had a heart attack. They did all mostly seem to be fall floral. As you can tell, this is kind of large, that's why it's not fully in the frame. So they did seem to be mostly floral rather than crafty items, so that was disappointing. But I also really wanted to get one just to say that, oh my god, I actually got a $4 grab bag for once in my life. So I felt around and I tried to look through the plastic and stuff, and eventually I settled on this one because it seems to have a lot of ribbon in it in the bottom of the bag. So at least that's crafty, right? It's not all the florals. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the florals because I don't use them, but I'll figure it out. And actually at the second store I went to on November 1st, they actually had the big boxes, the $4 grab boxes out, but they were very clearly filled with like the big florals, so I didn't even bother looking at those. So anyways, I have been waiting to film this video so I could tear this sucker open. Obviously there's not a lot of room to do the actual opening on camera, but I will show you what's in here. So let's do this. Okay, so this is kind of crazy. There was more in that bag than I thought there was, and I was doing the math on how much things cost originally in this bag that cost me $4, and it's kind of crazy. I kind of wish I was more into florals because I just got a really good value of fall florals for a really cheap price. So one of the items in here was this little mini bundle of 3 purple flowers. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on camera, unfortunately, but they're actually quite pretty. They were $1.99. Then for some reason this spindly little Charlie Brown Christmas tree type thing was originally $3.99. So I don't know if maybe it's missing some pieces, like it looks like it's broken there, so maybe it's missing some things because I don't understand how this was $3.99 but those flowers were $1.99. But yeah, that's the original price on that one. Then there are these bundles. This one's got a bunch of berries and acorns on it. Whoop! And it just lost a piece. Or maybe this was part of something else. It just kind of fell out, so I don't really know what this is from now. So this is just a random piece that I guess wasn't part of this. But this was originally $4.99, as was this kind of smushed piece, but they're wired so you can put it back the way it's supposed to be. So this was $4.99 originally, as was this piece. They're all a little smushed, but that's okay. This bundle with the berries and the maple leaves, and there's an acorn or 2 in there as well. It was originally $6.99. Here were these 2 mushroom picks, one that's dark brown and one that's like a light brown off-white color. They were both originally $6.99. There's this small coiled garland that was originally $12.99. And this larger, kind of out of control coiled garland that was originally $22.99, which is insane. I got 2 of these really cute little scarecrow picks. They're both missing a lot of their sticks, but that's okay. They were originally $3.99 each, which kind of makes me laugh because didn't Dollar Tree or Dollarama have picks exactly like this? Like looked pretty much exactly the same for less than that. Then there were also these 3 literal scarecrows, and that they are crows that are scarecrows. They were also all originally $3.99. There's this really cute little bird pick that was originally $7.99. And then just randomly mixed in there, I guess it got caught up when they were packing up all the overstock to put them in the bags. There's a random witch's foot on a stick that doesn't have a price, so I'm guessing it fell off something. And then there's just this random like white tool just in there randomly. I'm guessing it fell off something too, so I guess those are technically free. But that alone, that's just the floral and the decor. I haven't even gotten into the ribbon yet, and already the decor and the florals are a value of $105.84 that I got for $4. That is crazy, and there's a lot of ribbon in that bag, so we're gonna get into that next. There were 14 rolls of ribbon in this bag. 14. I had no idea there was that much in there. I thought there was like maybe 5 or 6 tops. That is crazy. So there are 3 of this plaid pattern narrow ribbon, 3 of this natural colored jute twine, which I'm really excited about because I've been needing some twine, and now I have a lot because there's 3 of the natural color and 4 of the orange colored jute twine. That is crazy. Again, I saw like 1 of these through the bag and I was excited about the 1, and I got 7 rolls of jute twine. And all of these ribbons here are labeled as the narrow ribbon, which is the same as that Halloween ribbon that I bought. So the regular price was $4.49 for the Halloween ribbon. I assume these were all the same price as that. There's no prices on them, of course, so I have to guess, but I'm pretty sure since it's narrow ribbon it would have been priced the same. So it would have been $4.49 regular for each of these. Then we have 2 rolls of this wired ribbon that's like orange and black. Well, it's not really black, it's orange and metallic, and it's got like holes in it. It looks kind of black, orange or black on the roll. But this would be cool for fall or Halloween. Like, I'm kind of bummed to get this now and not at Halloween time. But there were 2 rolls of that. Then there is a roll of this wired plaid ribbon and a roll of this wired plaid ribbon that's slightly different pattern than the last one. Now, I don't know the original price of the wired ribbons. I know I looked at one during the Halloween clearance and it was the same width as these 2, the big plaid ones. And I believe the regular price was $8.99, but I could be wrong on that. So assuming that these 4 rolls of wired ribbon were originally $8.99 each, and then the 10 rolls of narrow ribbon were $4.49 each, that's a total of $80.86 worth of ribbon in this bag. And then when you combine that with all the floral and decor that was in this bag, that brings us to a full total of $186.70 worth of product that was in this one bag that I picked up for $4. That is insane. And I mean, this is worth it just for the ribbon. This is, you know, what's $80 worth of ribbon for $4. That's not even including the floral. So that was the grab bag. That's insane. I will definitely keep an eye out for those in the future. Like I said, I didn't even know Canadian stores did this. So that was my whole gigantic Michael's haul from 2 days. And it was crazy, but I'm probably not going back to Michael's till after Christmas now. So that'll be good for my wallet. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one.